Do not move, Sentinel Magnus. What you have done is a complete and utter violation of what we very Autobots stand for. You are a disgrace to Cybertron, and I hope you can stand to hold yourself accountable in trial.
You know, Alpha Trion, you are in no position to argue with the most powerful bot in the universe. I have the Allspark flowing through my tubes, and I could squish you into a pompous ball of scrap at this very moment. Man, the Allspark sucks. I can barely feel it. Oh, that all ended up in my arm? Wait, what happened to my arm?
The orange box tip proved correct. Our intelligence officers have confirmed massive Decepticon presence on Earth.
Did you know about this?
I kept it secret to keep Cybertron safe.
And throw every other world under the bus? You have outright deceived the Council and the bots of Cybertron. Perceptor, inform the populace immediately.
You are too late. The transmission has just been beamed. The populace knows that Megatron lives, and you have lied.
Jetfire, Jetstorm, prepare my new armor and ready the entirety of the Elite Guard. We're heading to Earth.
That bot will be the death of Cybertron.
And Earth, if he leads the Elite Guard there.
Here's what you wanted, Shockwave. A transwarp mutator. This isn't a toy. This will ruin a bot forever.
I can tell.
Buzz.
What a disturbing freak of nature. Shockwave, our guest has arrived. I finally made it! All it took was a few hundred megacycles of piecing ourselves back together and several billion short-range transwarps to get here. I think it may have wound up with one of the clone spleens. Have you succeeded in your task this time, Swindle? I have. It's just in my personal storage dimension. Turns out, all I had to do was ask the Quintessons for the seed, and everything else that happened was completely unnecessary. So, Earth's the rock you're cyberforming? Good. You could use a fixer-upper. I believe this technology will be better suited in your servos. Tell me, either of you, how do we activate it? Well, this is planetary cyberformation we're discussing. We'd have to hook it up to a rather substantial power source. Well, all the station runs on is dark energon. Are you thinking what I am, my liege? Not only will we cyberform the planet, killing the Autobots and organics alike, but we will infuse the seed with dark energon, making Earth permanently uninhabitable to anyone but those who have dark energon flowing through them.
Guys, I'm receiving a transmission from Black Arachnia?
Swindle, go help Shockwave install the seed. We need to begin the cyberformation process as soon as possible. Me? I'm an arms dealer, not slave labor. Things change.
Cyberform the Earth? Black Arachnia is trying to warn us.
How did the spider bot get to Earth?
That isn't our biggest concern right now. We need to gather allies.
I'm basically a god now.
That's new.
Sorry. Megatron is going to cyberform the Earth and infuse it with dark energon at any moment now.
What's cyberforming?
It's an ancient form of destruction that can engulf a planet with metal.
I had a vision where this happened.
And you never told us?
It was before you came back from Cybertron. I thought we stopped the premonition from happening when we destroyed the cannons. Bossbot, in the vision, you got cyberformed too.
Well, there's no use in sitting around contemplating it. Right now, the only thing we can do is everything in our power to stop it. We need our allies now, and we need to storm Kaon.
We don't have that many. Ain't it a little stacked?
Yes, but right now, it's the best we're going to get.
Grimlock no follow orders. Me Grimlock king.
And what's a king without a castle?
Me Grimlock no noticed that before.
Grimlock, help us defeat Megatron, and that whole castle, that whole city, can be yours.
Okay, we Dinobots help you, but not for you. For we Dinobots.
I'll take what I can get.
Wow! Gracias, por favor.
Mr. Mayor, the Mexican government just threatened to cut trade.
Is that not a good thing? Wreckar, you're gonna help us defeat the Decepticons. I am Wreckar. I'm gonna help you defeat the Decepticons.
We need your help.
Didn't we have an emotional heart to spark about how vengeance is not the right response?
Just ignore that.
What? How'd you find us?
All I had to do is look in the closest car assembly plant, apparently. Is this where you've been hiding?
Yeah?
How has Dirtbots not found you yet?
Should we be looking for scrap and mix?
As soon as we finish this oil, we'll set out.
But we've been drinking this oil for a really long time. Like, ever since they went missing.
Quiet, Hook.
Why are you here, Bulky?
We need your help. Megatron is gonna cyberform the Earth, kill everyone on it, and turn them into metal.
Hey, we're done with this business. You know that.
Alright, fine. I understand. Megatron is gonna cyberform the Earth, kill everyone on it, and turn them into metal.
The Autobots have received word of our plans. How did this happen? A transmission has been beamed to the Autobot base by the Predacon Black Arachnia. It would appear that we have a traitor in our midst. Monitor her closely, Soundwave, and dispatch Dirtboss's team to find those rogue Constructicons that Bulkhead was talking to. We need to reverse engineer that combiner technology. What have they been doing this whole time anyways? They have been drinking oil. The whole time. Affirmative.
Megatron, I was in space for some reason.
Blitzwing, fire the cannon at the Autobot Earth base. It's time to stomp out these pests once and for all.
Our allies are on their way. The attack should be ready in a matter of...
Incoming!
What is this place?
This is Soundwave's subterranean lab. It's where he brainwashed you guys that one time.
It's a good thing he was here. This place probably just saved our lives. How did Soundwave drill out an entire lab under our base without us noticing?
That's a good question.
This will be the last mistake Megatron makes.
Citizens of Cybertron, as you have just been informed, it's been discovered that Megatron is still online. As it turns out, his existence was concealed by Optimus Prime and his crew. Rest assured, citizens, as your brave Magnus, I will be sending the full might of the Autobot Elite Guard to Earth to combat this threat and ensure that the scourge of Megatron is extinguished forever. No more will this reign of terror threaten our lives.
Not on my watch, Magnus. Rodimus, I need some help.
So you're alive, Ironhide? We were told you went offline during the K-On! Prison break.
The first of many deceptions.
I don't have time to explain in detail, but Sentinel Magnus is going to lead a massive attack on the planet Earth with no concern for organic casualties. You, my team, are the only ones I trust to stop the launch of the Elite Guard.
What you're asking us to do is treason, Ironhide.
I know. And you're gonna have to trust me. Are you on the run? Intelligence officers must have bugged your comlink.
Well, I trust my buddy Ironhide, and I'm gonna put up a fight.
Nothing else necessitated an abrupt leap to violence. See, that's why I put state cuffs on you, so you won't be granted the opportunity to act on this hasty thinking.
Weapons down. My name is RC of Autobot Intelligence. This is Cliffjumper Prime and Agent Blur. We're allies of Optimus Prime. We're here to help you take down Sentinel and stop the attack on Earth.
Do you know where Sentinel's launching from? What's the quickest way there? We do, and anyway is the quickest way as long as I'm driving.
Oh no. We're picking a fight with Omega Supreme?
Relax. Sentinel shut him down. He's in stasis.
Reactivation sequence initiated. I am Omega Supreme.
Well, I take that back.
Take those ships down! Go!
One, two.
You just destroyed the crown jewel of the elite guard's military.
It happens. We need to get out of here. Any ideas?
Blur, take me to my office at the Metroplex. I need to send a warning to Ratchet.
Show yourself, wherever you are. Where would I find this dimension's Optimus Prime? We've spent the last few megacycles trying to reach this dimension. Megatron has something that belongs to us.
Pleasure to meet you, Megatron.
You as well, Optimus Prime. Are these your troops?
It may not be an army, but it's all we have.
I want to come with you.
Professor, we'd love to invite you, but how could you help us?
Especially since you don't have any inventions.
Sorry, I have hidden something from you. I never stopped inventing. For the last 10 years, I have been building weapons to take down Megatron. I built him, and I'm the only man who knows the inner workings of his biology. I want to help you.
Dad, if only I'd known.
Well, while some dad's sticking his neck out, I want to do the same.
Captain?
I don't have much else going on.
Hey, Megatron. It's been a while. There's now only one left. Bulkhead. Claim him, and the Energon is yours.
Gladly.
Autobots are inbound, Megatron.
Decepticons, defend the seed at all costs.
No, you.
Difficult thing.
Let's see how they like my new and improved Shock Blast Cannon. Yep, it's still a shock. Hey, I guess Dirt Boss was pathetic enough for my seniors to work on him.
Arachnia, why do you warn us?
Because I wasn't willing to see all organic life die.
You've come far.
Predacons, terrorize!
Soundwave, crush that insect before she causes any more damage.
No, Megatron. I have conceived a more logical solution. Additionally, she is an arachnid.
Can we, hurry this along? My lord, the seed is powered and stationed in the very center of the city, per your requests. initiate the firing sequence. I have also ordered Lugnut and Blitzwing to aid you.
My apologies, but I do not require assistance from an incompetent oaf and a psychologically unstable failed experiment. Be careful where you step, Shockwave. What are you going to do about it, Lugnut? Spoil your Lord Megatron's glorious plan by throwing a fit of rage? I'd hate to think about the consequences you'd suffer.
Ratchet, Sentinel Magnus is sending a full-scale Elite Guard invasion force to Earth.
Prime, did you get that?
Sentinel, why are you coming to Earth?
Your cover got blown. It was out of either of our control.
It's either many lives in Detroit or all the lives on the planet.
Well, if you're coming, come fast. Megatron is going to cyberform the Earth any minute now.
Cyberforming? Isn't that just a myth?
You also thought Omega Supreme was a myth, Sentinel, so you clearly have gaps in your education.
Cyberforming, huh? Very good to know. Omega Supreme? Land on Earth's moon. Megatron is planning to cyberform the organic planet. For our own safety, we need to wait out the cyberformation process on its moon.
But, sir, everyone on the planet will be dying.
But we won't. And the Decepticons will be too high on their victory to see us coming. The Decepticons will be too high on their victory to see us coming.
You serve me well, Soundwave. So, the full might of the Elite Guard is in one place. That cyberclown has doomed his own kind. Shockwave, last minute change of plans. Re-aim the seed, point it towards our space bridge, and lock onto the Autobots to very precise coordinates.
Sentinel, what are you doing sitting on the moon?
The Elite Guard strategies aren't any of your business, are they?
Lord Megatron, one energy signature remains online.
Leave that one to me. Not today, Autobot.
Jetfire! Jetstorm! No!
Autobot sparks extinguished. Megatron must be stopped.
Am I truly to blame here? I wouldn't have had this opportunity if not for Sentinel Prime's selfishness and incompetence.
That's Sentinel Magnus! You are a pathetic excuse for a Magnus. It's a shame. I would have at least hoped that my final battle with the Autobots would have been with a worthy opponent. If only Optimus Prime were Magnus, I'd actually feel some sort of accomplishment with this victory.
You'll never get away with this!
I already have. Thanks to you. You led your entire army to their death because you weren't willing to sacrifice your own spark or listen to reason. Pity that you couldn't save your spark anyways.
Sentinel! Sentinel?
Optimus, what have I done?
It is too late, Optimus Prime. We need to save Earth. Here is Sentinel's armor.
now.
Autobots in danger.
Omega, get the survivors to safety.
Lock up the Predacons in my lab, away from the rest.
Get in, organics.
No!
Grimlock, no leave. Me, Grimlock, bash brains.
The seed will require some time to recharge before we cyberform the planet.
Oh, we have all the time in the world, Shockwave.